Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today, William Ruto attended a funeral service in Murang'a County, and he used that opportunity to address Kenyans on matters to do with corruption. Ruto is issuing a stern warning to his close allies and other people who have interest in engaging in corruption activities in this country. And it's very clear that he will not allow anyone to rob money collected from Kenyans in terms of taxes and used for their own interest. So Ruto is issuing a warning. Seemingly, it's like he wants to crack the whip. But the question is he serious? Let me quote him. This is what he said. I have told my friends and those who are not allies, we should continue with our job, but must protect the money collected from Kenyans. No one will steal money collected from Kenyans as taxes. I shall not allow money Kenyans earned with their sweat to be misused. I have no other obligation. I will deal with you. I will not be a president who talks a lot, but I want to assure Kenyans that I will take personal responsibility for the accountability of the resources of the people of Kenya. That's William Samoei Ruto. The question is, why is Ruto issuing this threat? What is this target? Is he serious with the issue to do with the fighting corruption in Kenya? That is the big question on this punchline. But before we answer that, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To the returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, the truth is that Ruto has never shown any interest to fight corruption in this country. Instead, he was protecting those who are corrupt even during the Uhuru Kenyatta regime. For example, the Aror and the Kemerere Dam scandal. He came out when there was a question about 7 billion shillings that was lost. And his response was, the money in question is merely 7 billion. And Raila Odinga was asking, is 7 billion a change for mandazi? So Kenyans know who William Ruto is, his strength, his target, and what he can do. But today, he's coming with a different tone. He's promising Kenya that he's going to fight corruption. Now, the truth is here. There is two things happening in this country. Number one, bei ya unga imeenda juu, cost of living. That's the first one. Number two, Ruto is preparing to present a budget, that financial budget, 2023-2024, that is going to overburden the already burdened Kenyans. He's removing it from 80% to 16%. Imambambili, in my own view, is the one that is making William Ruto to start strategically appear to show that he is fighting corruption or is ready to protect resources collected from Kenyans. I am Mawili. Because as this bill is going to go to the National Assembly, what Kenyans will be asking themselves is, if we have a government that has never shown interest to fight corruption, will they even safeguard the money they want to collect from Kenyans in this overburdened 16%? So you want to win the confidence of Kenyans that in as much they are going to be taxed, that money, they will be prudent for the money, they will be used nicely, and there is someone who's going to protect that money. He wants to win that confidence. Ya kwamba hata kama tunatoa ushuru ambayo iko juu, we have a president who can protect this money. That is his first goal. The question is, can he? In my view, going by the history, I don't trust. Because Ruto has never come out to fight corruption or show just any interest of fighting corruption. Come to the issue of high cost of living. Saa hizi sukari kilo mbili inanunuliwa 420, 430. So 1 kg it's going for 220 shillings. Look at that. That's what is in the market today. Bei ya unga, it has never come to 150 he promised when he was in the Machakos, but again during campaign he told Kenyans it is going to be 70 shillings. We are talking of 190, 200, 220 up on the tuku. Even the one that they talk about is now in the market. Hiyo unga iko tena. It's nowhere. So it was all about PR exercise to create a perception. Ndio maana tuliwaambia hapa hiyo unga ya Ruto inauzwa kwa social media but not on any shelf. Hakuna shelf yoyote ya duka ilikuwa na hiyo unga. Kama ilikuwa just few areas. So Ruto want to divert attention of Kenyans because the focus of Kenyans is on high cost of living as of now. People are talking about unga. Now there is the issue of sugar. It has been shared from last week, since this week, and the sugar has been the question on social media. So Ruto want Kenyans to see him as a man who is now ready, especially baada ya kwanza kufuta watu wa KEBS, now watu wengine 25 wenye wameenda nyumbani. So he want to make Kenyans to start focusing on, you see the president is fighting corruption. So Ruto is working, diverting attention, rather than focusing on high cost of living, rather than focusing on asking Ruto the question about bei ya unga. Rather than focusing on asking this William Ruto about bei ya sukari, people will focusing on, now Ruto is fighting corruption. Is a perception he want to create. But then the question is, if Ruto is serious about fighting corruption, why is it that those people, his close ally that is now warning today, those who are having cases, they were dropped? Why is it that Nuruddin Haji withdrew too many cases? Kuanzia kwa ya deputy wake Rigathi Gachagua, kuja kwa watu kama Mithika Linturi, kuja kwa watu kama Aisha Juma. There are many. The cases were dropped. If indeed this was a president who is focusing on fighting corruption, then those cases were supposed to continue. Let these people be cleared through the court such that if indeed it was trumped charges, then the court was going to set these people free. Lakini kama hii mambo inaamuliwa hapa kwa Nuruddin Haji, Director of Public Prosecution, inamaanisha ingeenda kwa koti, kuna uwezekano hao watu wangefungwa ama wangepigwa fine. That is what we as Kenyans we can conclude on that decision. So it points to one thing, that already William Ruto had shown Kenya that he has no any interest to fight corruption. Kama kweli yako serious, we are talking about 200 million. Ile warudishia Gachagua, it was frozen. Hiyo kesi haikuendelea. Ruto wachilia hiyo kesi iendelee, his account zikuwe freezed, ndio tujue unapigana na corruption. Otherwise, people will be asking, if Nuruddin Haji was doing all this, then at the end of the day, he has been rewarded to NIS director. It means he was working for Ruto, and that's why he has been rewarded. And someone wrote something, you might think he is praising Nuruddin Haji, but for me, I see sarcasm in that post. This is the People's Watchman. This is what he said, and he was congratulating Nuruddin Haji. This is sarcasm, but listen to this for you to understand really Ruto cannot fight corruption. Congratulations to Nuruddin Haji for being nominated as the Director General of the National Intelligence Service. In his 5 years as the Director of Public Prosecution, he ensured the big untouchable criminals were prosecuted and jailed. True or false? Criminals shook and feared the day they will be taken to court. He brought honor and respect to office of the Director of Public Prosecution, ODPP. True or false? I have no doubt that he will have the same success as he had intelligence. Thank you, President Ruto, for rewarding a successful public servant. Nuruddin ensured no one accused of corruption, land grabbing, murder, or rape was available to the appointment to Ruto's cabinet. Wengi walichaguliwa. He ensured no one accused of a heinous criminal crime is walking scot-free. I celebrate Nuruddin Haji for failing commit prison with big-time criminal. Nuruddin made Kenyans safe for all. Isn't that truth? You can judge. You are a judge. Judge for yourself on that statement. Thank you and see you in our next video.